Our Weather Whiz kids are pretty smart this week. They've been stumping Scott, and he's had to do his homework. So, Scott, what's coming up tonight?
Yeah, keeping with the baseball theme, lots of curveballs coming toward me. But, you know, I'm starting off slow here. There are some great questions I want to talk about, or they want to talk about questions about thunderstorms and hail, and, well, a good question here that has to do with hail.
My name is Christian, and I go to Barbara Morgan S.T.E.M Academy, and what is hail made of?
My name is Kristen Kramer, and I go to Barbara Morgan S.T.E.M Academy, and my question is, what is the difference between hail and sleet?
Great questions, both about hail and both from kids named Christian, and both go to Barbara Morgan School. Go figure, right? Let's first of all start out with the formation of hail. What is hail? Well, hail is made out of frozen water. It is chunks of ice that come in, and you know what? Hail falls during the summertime mostly, which is kind of odd. It can be 90 degrees and then chunks of ice fall from the sky. That's because it's real cold way aloft here, and very strong winds in a thunderstorm cause the raindrops to be pushed up to where the air is colder, and then the water mixes with the ice, or I should say the water will then wrap around a little bit of ice cube there that'll go around and come back up, another layer of ice on top of that hailstone. Eventually that wind can't be strong enough to hold that hailstone in the cloud, so gravity takes over and a very large chunk of ice falls to the ground. That's the way hail's formed. Very turbulent atmosphere. Sleet is a totally different story. When you take a look at this graph right here, it shows that what we have is that you'll have snow falling in the wintertime, but a layer of warm air will melt that snowflake to rain. And once that snowflake goes to rain, it can't go back to a snowflake. If you bring the temperature as the raindrop falls and it goes to a layer of cold air near the ground, that raindrop then turns into an ice pellet or sleet, which then bounces when it hits the ground. So that's the difference. You get hail going up and down on the clouds, and it's just rain that refreezes into sleet. Sleet falls in the winter, hail falls in the summertime. This is hail that fell in Haley, pretty small hail. Some places it can get rather big. One of the biggest hailstones ever seen, 18.75 inches circumference, 7 inches wide. That is a big hailstone. Roland is joining us now with a very special guest. Roland?
That's right.